Good day to you, fine gentlemen and fair ladies. I am King Dazerin, and joined with me is the shining knight, Jorby. Jorby, welcome to the show.
Your Excellency, Dazerin, it's so great to see you. I can't wait to watch the tomfoolery and the fopdoodles take action on the pitch today. It shall be glorious.
Jorby, I would knight you myself. I have the sword that has slain 10,000 dragons with me, and I am super excited for this next matchup that we will have. I think this one will be hoops, and to present the hoops, we have a video explaining and breaking this down.
Welcome to the second event of the Renaissance Ruckus, Hoops Stadium. This variation of the Hoops game mode has established itself as a fan favorite of my maps in the year since it was published. The idea of this map was to combine the unique feel of Rocket League Hoops with the Anniversary Stadium by pulling the Hoops goals into the center of the field instead. The goals have also been turned into giant bowls, which the players can now use in any way they see fit to prevent the ball from entering. But beware, the visibility inside the bowl is quite limited. When I released this map over a year ago, my total map creation count was nearing 50, but with these maps being created for the Renaissance Ruckus, they have brought my total to 100, which for me is a milestone I never thought I'd reach. Which clan will be victorious in the second event and please their king or queen? Let's find out.
I have never seen a hoops like that, Sir Jorby. I thank thee, Lethamyr, for the explanation.
No, the pot is very wide, Dazerin, and I can't. Excuse me, King Dazerin. Your cloak is looking quite majestic today.
Thank you.
But in all seriousness, after watching Quidditch, I am excited to watch some, good old-fashioned basketball. Daz,
Yes.
It's going to be real fun. We saw some craziness from the Supersonic Knights in Quidditch. I don't know if they're gonna stop Platt Dynasty. No wins in the pouch, and there no coins left in the trough for them to grab.
And they would not be able to purchase anything in this kingdom, and I think they need to get a win here. Like you said, the pouch is very dry, and we all know that coin is king, especially in these fair lands. And speaking of, you have to tell me, how much coin have you gotten as your service as a knight?
How much coin? Well, there's 5,000 gold coins on the line, King Dazerin. There's tons of them. They're coming from your treasury. I mean, where else were we going to get them? You are giving them the gold coins.
Aren't I generous? My goodness.
You are the most generous king. Yes, Your Excellency.
Presenting you for this competition, I enjoy this. I enjoy this so much. The Supersonic Knights have been very supersonic, but for Platt Dynasty, one of the things that we talk about here, Fair Knight, is the fact that they are Platts in only one mode. But when it comes down to putting the ball in what they like to call the hoop, I feel like Platt Dynasty will have the edge here, because maybe they may not be so platinum when out there on the court. I am so ready to get this one going.
Yes, let's hope Platt Dynasty don't look like they're ready to hit the loiter sack and maybe give us some good old snappy rocket basketball. I can't wait. Tristan bringing the Huffy Tufty. He's going to pre-jump. He thinks he has everything, Daz. I don't know if I can keep that up the whole time.
I don't blame you. Oh man. We got Supersonic Knights versus Platt Dynasty. It's of course a best of 3, but it's a hoops with a twist. No backboard technically.
Yeah, no backboard. And you got the cool thing is you're still gonna see the pre-jumps. You see T. Corelli, look at him. This is exactly what he's gonna do. Look, I play defense.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. He's hovering.
That's cool. I like that strat.
It.
We'll see if it works out.
Unlimited boost. And some people say unlimited boost, unlimited power. That's a good shot. We're on the eyes of Turo. We're going to swap over to beast mode. This one's close, and I think we got our first one. It's Shock with the goal.
Woo. Yeah, Shock's feeling real good today, isn't he? This one's pretty easy, though. Just a little bounce. And you got, no height off that bounce. The perfect amount of power. And that's one for the pouch.
So I feel like that's going to be our traditional goal. There's a lot of different angles. Look at that. Even off the kickoff, that pinched everywhere. Almost ended up making it inside the net. So it's about, honestly, this is definitely a different change in terms of footage. We're going to have to see these guys really get, adjusted, because unlike hitting the wall, you're hitting a central spot in the map. And I don't think a lot of people are used to just, kind of spiking the ball down. I think that's going to be a big challenge here.
Yeah, I think what you might start seeing is what they started to do in Quidditch. You might see them hanging around the corners and sitting on the wall and waiting for a teammate to set them up. That way they've already got the height, and you also beat the defender on the speed angle if they're not expecting you kind of chilling there. Like if T. Corell, instead of defending the net, gets on the side wall, he'll be able to create quick transitions, stuff like that. There's lots of different ways to roam around this map, but the placement of the net certainly makes it interesting.
You can see we've got that first one, and it's definitely settled down. Wait, did Corell have this? Oh, he tried. You saw the slow play there. I like that.
No whiffle waffle for T. Corell. Oh my gosh, so many bumps. They're just running into each other. Don't run into your teammates. Just kidding. Run into your teammates if it gets you the goal. They are squires, still learning the ways of being a knight, much like myself.
That is true.
It's a long road. I was a squire for many years before I became a knight, so these players, they'll figure it out very soon. But Supersonic Knights, King Dazerin, they are putting on quite the defensive effort here around the ring.
Yes. And I used to be a knight like you, Jorby, until I took an arrow to the knee.
How did it feel?
I'll get back to you.
That's how bad it
Torment.
was. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it back up. Torment. That's a nice little touch. Wow.
Look at that. That's perfect.
Did I not say that was going to happen?
You did say that.
Easy boomers. What's the medieval equivalent of the word boomer? I gave it a lollipop.
A lollipop?
A lollipop. Might not be quite medieval, but we'll workshop it. Oh. Ball was kind of kicking around. It actually hasn't had as much height as I thought it would. They're much more content to try to air dribble it around.
Yes.
Create an opportunity. But you haven't seen a lot of kicks up to the ceiling or pop-ups yet. It's pretty tight.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, is that a... Oh!
Absolute pod snappery from Toro. That's not the play you want if you're Toro. Whoopsies.
Oh, just a bunch of joggle on the Supersonic Knights half. No idea what is going on. And it's an own bowl.
An own bowl. Yes, one right for the chamber pot for Toro.
That's going to be deducted from his pouch.
Nice. Loses a couple more gold coins.
The shopkeeper's not going to be happy with that one.
Going to be asking for another loan just to keep the shop going for a little longer. Beast mode. Ooh. Well, Beast mode's got a couple of good channeling spells with those air dribbles.
I call him Beast Mode for a reason. He's the biggest beast that the Platt Dynasty own. And he has taken down plenty of beasts himself.
I've felled many a beast, but none quite like Beast mode. Ooh! Oh, I catch from
there's Torment. And Torment's name is as old as the great lore books themselves.
Ah, yes. Oh, Beast mode puts that one in. Excellent show. Beast mode, the dunk. Up. That's a real-life basketball dribble. Unbelievable.
He did what the youngins are calling crossed him up and shake it down.
Oh. Well, if he hits a few more like that, he might be eating quite good, Dazerin. I would say the belly timber will be quite lavish.
Oh, he is earning his gold here. There's 20 seconds remaining. And what a save! Oh my no! That's Tristan! He will scoreth in the cauldron!
Oh, just a powwow. Well, it works out. Right into the net. There's like 4 cars that get all tied up with each other. And, well, that's That's how it ends up sometimes.
There's still a chance for the Supersonic Knights here in the first game. They must strike swiftly, and they do! Shock, with the power of Thor, strikes down!
Shock looks his opponent in the eye and he says, "You puny pot lickers! Here's another one! Clean that dish! Fools!"
It's an absolute travesty here in the Hoop Stadium.
As the kids be saying, he cracked. I don't know. It works. Yeah.
It does.
Oh, Turo. Are they got an own goal again?
Oh! It is T. Corelli here. Off the touch from Torment. He finds the strike. And that might be the one that does it for Plat Dynasty. They need this one.
3 seconds, though. Plenty of time left. Now off. A race past the stables. Do they get it? Oh, underneath
there's
the
a chance.
reset. Oh, he lost it, but the ball's still
It's
in the
still
air.
up.
Bounced off the rim.
Oh.
Touches the ground. Plat Dynasty threatening the dangerous Supersonic Knights.
And the time has run out. The Supersonic Knights tried to make a last-second play, but again, we rang the bells and ended the contest. Now, Plat Dynasty is up 1-0 in the series, and my goodness, Jorby, that was a showing.
That was an absolute nash-nab. Dazerin, King Dazerin. The Supersonic Knights, their bucklers were weak, splintered, but the spears of Plat Dynasty, sharpened, can pierce the most elegant armor, my armor. I would be dead, Dazerin, had I faced the wrath of Plat Dynasty during that game.
My goodness. The swords of platinum, they strike sharp and true. I am very impressed. But it's not over yet. We have seen the Supersonic Knights battle back from worse causes. Now, as we get ready to get into this second game, Sir Jorbles, how do you feel about this one? Do you think Plat Dynasty will be able to close this out and start things finally going here in the Renaissance Ruckus?
Well, I kind of said it earlier. As Shock puts this one in, Turo needs to stop with all of this whiffle waffle in the back. Absolute pot snappery again, and Shock is going to put it in. You can't do this. You can't simply give the grail to the other team. It's unbelievable actions. And Shock, you knew the Supersonic Knights were going to come in and send Plat Dynasty to the stocks if they weren't careful, King Dazerin. And you know you've sent many people to the stocks yourself.
Absolutely. In my time ruling over the kingdom, there have been many challengers, and they've all met the same fate. Struck by the blade and sent down into the pit.
Now for Queen Miramasa's team, it's looking quite good so far. Uh-oh. Tristan lost himself, and Beast Mode delivers the guillotine right to the opponent again. Bounce off the rim. Perfect read.
Oh.
That's why he's called Beast Mode.
Just like a beast, the instinct to find that angle, to put this one all tied up. Oh my goodness. I've been ruling the kingdom for hundreds of thousands of years. I'm eternal.
Hundreds of thousands. I've only known you for 2,000.
Absolutely. And I haven't even told you all of the stories yet.
We'll have to talk later.
Yes.
Nice little catch. Bob and weave. We're pulling the horse back around. Oh, it's on the target again! Beast Mode will get the credit! And again! Plat Dynasty, get another for the pouch.
Plat Dynasty off the tails of Beast Mode, as he just makes the defense tremble under his power. You understand, when you see Beast Mode, you usually see him in the night. He's striking like a thief.
Yes.
But now it's in broad daylight, and they're so afraid of him that just his simple presence makes Supersonic Knights make mistakes.
We've seen Boar Slayers with only half the gumption of Beast Mode. He's a Dragon Slayer off the rim. No goal just yet. Popped up again. Can they find the goal they've been looking for? Beast Mode twirling, whirling. Now running quickly. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. Looking for the shot. Oh, bounced off the rim yet again. Plat Dynasty having a little trouble getting out of their own half, but finally getting back down. Torment pushes the ball back, and the Plat Dynasty get to breathe for a little while longer.
You can tell that the witches have put some oil on these cauldrons, but it won't stop Tristan. It's a tied-up game.
The worst thing to happen on a battlefield is when you run into a warlock and Tristan is casting spells, he's raising the dead, and he's stabbing through the heart of Plat Dynasty.
My goodness. Oh, Jorby, that call was amazing. I would knight you myself if I was there.
You've already knighted me, King Dazerin. Would that make me Sir Jorby?
I think so, it would.
All right, let's get that engraved on my chess piece. Thank you.
If you get to another sir, I think you become a lord.
I'm not quite royalty, but I'll take nobility. But so will Supersonic Knights if they can figure it out.
This contest has been a battle for sure. As we have Tristan, we're giving a display of the flirling and twirling that he is so known for.
Yes, I've met many twirly whirlies on the battlefield, and they are no joke at all. Plat Dynasty hanging on. Don't let that ball bounce off your armor. Get it downfield and strike right through the heart. Pierce with your spear. Oh, look, scoop down and strike down. The buckler too strong for the Supersonic Knights.
Oh, and almost another chance there. Plat Dynasty, they're in trouble.
Uh-oh. Oh, he might have it. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Oh.
He doesn't. He almost had it, Dazerin.
Almost. Oh! So close.
A close
We're
call
at a
to
minute.
be sure.
A minute 40. Plat Dynasty. I mean, they a 2-0 sweep. Wonders for them. Wonders for them. They're trying to get things going. It looks like this is their mode, Jorby. It looks like this is their mode. Especially from what we've seen from Beast Mode individually and as well as Torment. These two guys have been connecting really well.
Absolutely. You just got to prevent those own goals again. Earlier, I think it was just, expecting the read from Beast Mode, and he never ended up touching the ball, but it's been a little cleaner turn. Just lost the ball straight up.
Yeah, and who was that there to get the double? I think that was Torment. I mean, just immediately there to get on top of the ball. Beast Mode trying to wrap around. He's trying to play off the wall. You saw that. Got that individual touch, and then thought if he could get a double just to see if he could put it on. They're learning. They're learning. This one's definitely started off more ground-based, but it's been taken to the air, especially toward the later half of this.
Oh.
Oh!
You see Shocky was looking. And he might just take it himself. Flip reset. And, couldn't get the dunk. Still, you like the ideas. Supersonic Knights going for all sorts. Oh, Shock ran into his own bucket. And just like that, Plat Dynasty, a late lead.
Look at this! The touch from T. Corelli, the pressure, the danger, and nothing Supersonic Knights could do. Plat Dynasty, the strike down! They're aiming for the throat.
This has been an absolute scarbalacher of a match. I don't know if Supersonic Knights can come back. Plat Dynasty may hand them their first loss. Popped up again. Do they have it in them? Beast Mode takes it back to the purple half. Now, another touch. Can he put the knife through the heart of the Supersonic Knights? Oh, he's done it again! Beast Mode! Goes
The beast
full bore.
strikes! And this is why you should be afraid of the Knight! Beast Mode again! In the final 5 seconds of this game, he strikes the cauldron for the final time in this series.
Everyone used to think that Plats lived in the dungeon. They were only nothing but rats. Who's joking now? Supersonic Knights are the new rats, Plat Dynasty. Striking fear in the hearts of their enemies and making Supersonic Knights, making them look like rump-fed chickens. Truly, truly unfortunate for them, but a most astucious performance. Dazerin, King Dazerin, how would you rate that Plat Dynasty performance?
Well, if their names are Plat Dynasty, after this one, they might become the Diamond Dynasty. They were excellent there against the Supersonic Knights, who we thought were going to really put on a show there, and they did try. They absolutely did try. But the Platt Dynasty was swift and struck true, and I could appreciate that. If I could give it a Dazerin on the Dazerin scale, I give it 7 Dazerins out of 10.
7 Dazerins out of 10? I've never seen you give one over 4. This is absolutely incredible. I agree with you, Mr. King Dazerin. What a performance from Platt Dynasty. And Queen Miramasa is going to have to go back to the planning room and figure out how to whip these squires into shape.
That is true. That is true. Platt Dynasty there with a big victory. And now they will go against the Manfield Knights next. And we will definitely be here to watch. I right now have to go yell at my lord Jamesbot. So while I do that, Jorby, slick on your helmet. We're going to go to a break and we will come back with the games. I asked for the finest ale, not water. What is this? Oh, we're back. Welcome back to the Renaissance Ruckus. I am King Dazerin, or Dazerin for short. Join with me is Sir Jorby. Jorby, we are here, and we're getting ready for our next match.
Yes, King Dazerin. I can't wait for more action. Plat Dynasty. We just saw take down Supersonic Knights. Queen Shell's team going to be taking on the Manfield Knights. King Sunless himself. I hear he is quite a benevolent king. He gives anybody who scores gold coins. He procures the coin for his subjects and his squires. Any king that any king that treats his squires well is a king worth serving. Dazerin.
Absolutely. That is why I have knighted you twice now. Because I understand treating your subjects with love and also gold. But that being said, they did not have enough gold to earn them the win against Octane Clan. It seems as though Smellsworth and his scouts are doing an incredible job. And they are now, they take that series. They're going to go up against the Supersonic Knights. But we are going to have Plat's Dynasty. Can they pull off what I think is almost an upset here against Manfield Knights? Because especially after that last series, the Knights, they are looking good. The pockets are a little dry. The pouch, not a lot of weight behind it.
Not a lot of gold left in the treasure, in the coffers of King Sunless. I would be worried too, King Dazerin. However, Plat Dynasty, they clearly have something for this, what the kids call basketball game, and it's going to be quite tough. They may have to go back to the privy and, take care of some business because they haven't been on it, Dazerin. They haven't been on it. They gotta be careful.
Yes, you absolutely do. Looking at this arena, it's cold and harsh. I mean, I've seen the cold that has been stricken our finest men with frostbite. Thankfully, we have started to equip our knights now with the suit of armor just like yours so that they remain warm and steady in the heat of battle, or the cold of battle, as we have seen. So maybe the Manfield Knights, they can really start to go in the right direction here. But Plat Dynasty, the way we saw Beast Mode on top of the ball, my goodness, it was like watching the finest art in the middle of the square. Just a beautiful sight.
I don't know if I don't know if the Manfield Knights have it in them to quell what is the pure power of Beast Mode. He was absolutely exquisite, King Dazerin. And I have to say, I would not be surprised if he is soon one of your subjects with how well he has been playing. Your coffers are quite heavy, unlike some other kings and queens, but you work with what you have in your land, and everyone knows that the Grail can only go to the greatest. Beast Mode wants to be the greatest.
Absolutely, and hopefully, if Beast Mode and Plat Dynasty take a win here, I will invite them to the kingdom where they can have actual good ale, not like this disgusting thing that Sir James has given me in my mug. We'll talk about that a little later, but one of the things I love about this Renaissance Ruckus is that you can also see all of the knights and all of the kingdoms battle it out on their own broadcast. They have been able, through the power of mythical magic, transport their own perspectives, and I've been able to enjoy that while we've been waiting for some of the matches we saw on our own screens. Roldis of the Octane Clan, he was able to score the winning goal in the cauldron for his team, and I think that's really a great addition to this particular Renaissance Ruckus.
And we are waiting for one squabbly squire to get into the lobby so we can start the
I'm
Rocket
sorry?
League match.
We're waiting?
We're waiting. We thank you for your patience.
I am not patient at all. I am not a patient man here. I'm ready to get to the games.
You must exercise caution when deliberating with the common folk. They don't quite understand. You have to level with them.
I will strike them.
No,
with
you
this
can't,
sword,
you can't just strike every commoner. We've talked about this, King Dazerin. You must show leniency.
I only have so much patience. I have an entire kingdom to run.
King Dazerin,
What
put the
is
sword down.
taking
Put the
so
sword down.
long?
Put the sword down. Put the sword down. It's okay. It's okay. We'll start the game. It's okay.
I'm putting it down.
Deep breaths.
Putting it
Deep
down.
breaths. All right. You got a shiny crown. You got a beautiful cloak. And you're in the greatest library in the kingdom. No other kingdom
It is a fine library.
matches the library that you have, right? Everything
We
is
have
okay.
a lot of books. A lot of books.
Your earmuffs look quite phenomenal. Oh, King Dazerin, I just got word from our runner that the match
Yes.
is ready. Plat Dynasty versus
Splendid!
Manfield. Nice, look at them go. Now, I do have to say,
Can we get some huzzahs in the crowd? As we already have a goal. It's Jacob. Huzzah.
what was that?
But it seems like we have King Sunless of the Manfield Knights in the crowd himself. King Sunless, I believe
Yes.
that we have the same Amazon tailors.
If you
A
had-
fine addition, a fine selection there.
He does have a nice hat, I do have to say. A nice
Yes,
crown
he
befitting
does.
of quite a benevolent king like
Oh!
King Sunless Khan. Look at T. Corell.
But what is this? It's Queen Chell saying that as fine as his outfit is, it also reeks.
Oh, well, they're not going to have much nice words to say at the next Noble Ball, that's for sure.
Oh yes, the negotiations when all the kingdoms meet may be a little spicy. Sir Jorbles, I will tell you, if you are there, make sure you have your helmet.
I hear you, King Dazerin, do not worry. You know I serve the best, and Beast Mode serves up the rest. Plat Dynasty coming back real quick. You know Queen Shell whips them into shape quickly.
Absolutely, she does not want to take an L here, especially after those harsh words given to the Manfield Knights leader Sunless. Plat Dynasty are working, but what is this? Sunless says his peasants are calling for the head of Queen Chell. Oh my goodness, it seems like this hoops match has so much more on the line.
Now, King Dazerin, you see what I told you earlier. You must treat your common folk with respect, otherwise you might be the one with the head on the guillotine. You must be careful. What? Oh, he strikes again! Beast Mode! Can he be stopped? The Dragon Slayer himself!
I love this from Beast Mode. As soon as Queen Chell calls out King Sunless, Beast Mode strikes. She says, "You think I fear peasants? I am a queen! I rule the highest of lands!" Honestly, I love it.
There's still plenty of time left, though, King Dazerin. You must be careful.
That is true. That is true. I also love the Manfield Knights. Me and Sunless have good taste. We have good taste.
I have to say, the more I look at Sunless's crown, the more I like him, too. Maybe there's room in his knights for one more. What do you think?
Honestly, I am not a selfish king. I think that's absolutely fine. Oh my goodness! Torment!
Ah, Torment's here to play. Look at this. Easy shots. Oh, that was so pretty.
That was lovely.
That was so pretty.
Are there any gold coin emotes? I wish to pay him myself.
You can make it rain gold coins, King Dazerin. Anything is possible. Especially Manfield Knights coming back in this game, but King Sunless, while he may be benevolent and he may be a nice king, he is not fond of losing. And right now,
yes.
he's losing big.
He's trying to change the rule set. He's trying to do a hand-to-hand combat against Queen Chell. I do not believe that was in the rules of the Renaissance Ruckus.
King Dazerin, I believe the proper nomenclature is fisticuffs.
Oh,
Yes, they about to fisticuffs between Queen Shell and King Sunless. I don't know. I don't know who will sanction such a match. However, I am always down for a great round of fisticuffs.
a duel. Fisticuffs, so barbaric. Queen
Fisticuffs.
Chell says, "You dare challenge me?" As her team, they're looking to strike. They have this one in there. And the Manfield Knights have looking to strike at the cauldron. It's been back and forth.
Ajax couldn't quite get the read. But Jacob, the Cobb trying to find his way through. He might, but look at the excellent defense. They squandered the opportunity, Manfield Knights, but Plat Dynasty defense. And it does again. T. Corell, a beautiful ballerina. Wait, did we have ballerinas back then? I don't think so.
Maybe the term was used differently.
A dancer.
Perhaps.
A twirly whirler.
That's more my speed.
I think twirly whirler is what they were called.
Exotic.
Plat Dynasty. Looking pretty good, though, Daz. I have to say. It's been beast mode. Putting in some haymakers. Look at this.
No! The beast cannot be stopped. The hunger cannot be quenched.
I don't know if they can stop them, King Dazerin. I do not know if beast mode can be stopped. You need a Dragon Slayer to come in to kill the Dragon Slayer. It's simply impossible. Look at this defense. They keep every single catapult of rock out. These castle walls hold firm.
Plat Dynasty, living up to the dynasty name, Queen Chell, and the knights. I mean, at this point, are they knights? Are they mortals? The way that they are striking, look at this, the past plays. It's unreal.
This was the kind of action Queen Chell wanted in her army, and these squires, truly promising in the land of knighthood. The knight order is in great hands with Queen Chell. Great defense, a obliterating offense. And look at Jacob. Tries to flip it once more, but taken away again.
30 seconds left. This one is about as clean as Sir Corelli's outfit.
He does
Well, at
look
least
quite
Plat
clean.
Dynasty.
He does look quite clean.
Yes. I wonder where he got his soaps. In all honesty.
The internet, I think they call it.
You'll have to teach me about this.
Maybe we'll talk afterwards. But for now, Plat Dynasty. It's looking pretty rough for King Sunless. I don't know what kind of words of wisdom, what magic trickery he has in store for Plat Dynasty, but I haven't seen it yet, King Dazerin, and I'm not sure that we will.
That hits the ground. Plat Dynasty, Queen Chell are in the lead here. And for me, we know that Sunless, King Sunless Khan, he's been giving his subjects gold per goal. But when the gold is low and the goals are low, what more is there to know? They are losing. And they are, as Queen Chelsea say right now, they stink. They need to clean it up.
I'm sorry, King Dazerin. It is rude of me to laugh while you are giving your speech.
I used to be a jester back in my day. It's understandable.
Ah, I see. I too was a minstrel once in my life, but I lost my bells, and I had to try to win them back on the field of battle. I lost my other hand, and had to replace it with this gauntlet, as you see.
It's a nice gauntlet. It's a nice gauntlet. And right now, it seems the Manfield Knights are having a similar experience. They have too lost their hand, as so far in this particular mode, unable to find the cauldron. Meanwhile, Plat Dynasty continuously striking true, as they have just no one has been able to stop them. They haven't lost a game yet.
May have to start. Oh. May have to start stopping beast mode somehow. I don't know how on earth this keeps going in to their bucket, but beast mode is there to put it in again. True debauchery on the pitch, King Dazerin. I don't understand why Manfield Knights can't handle the pressure.
When they see this beast mode, it's as if the entire environment changes. My goodness. Back when I had first come to rule and we were exploring the caves of our land, we saw this monster and we chose not to disturb it. Now, he has been disturbed. He has been awakened. And so far, no one has been able to take the answer. None of the Manfield Knights so far have been able to stop him. I'm worried. Stockton Clan, I think, will end up playing Plat Dynasty next. What will they do? As, oh my goodness, they've been so close. That one, it's beast mode again!
Beast mode? Soon on his way to Camelot to serve King Arthur at this rate, because this man is ridiculous. Another goal going into his bucket yet again. Manfield Knights, they need some sort of juice, King Dazerin. I do not know where it is.
Knight of them all, Sir Jobbles. As it's another one from Beast Mode. I feel like you taught him that one yourself.
Ah, the old put it in the net. Classic. I don't know how he just keeps putting it in. It's just, someone play defense. What's going on?
Listen, you can't even compare this to Hoop's experience. He is just in his own world.
I just don't, like, everyone else is just kind of flying around. Look at this. Like, oh, okay, we caught the ball. But Beast Mode is like, he saw into the future. It's like, yeah, this is going to go in the net eventually. I don't know why we're playing this, Jacob.
Oh!
Wow.
He may have the clover, but it seems his luck has run out.
Ooh. Oh, poor Ajax. This hasn't had any luck getting behind that ball, and then he gets demoed. Oh, there he is again! They say that we wrote the scroll, King Dazerin, but this scroll is as old as you are. An unbelievable performance from Beast Mode, hundreds of thousands of years, and he still is King of the Beasts.
My goodness. The only thing I'm worried for, Jorby, is how are we going to contain this beast when all the games are said and done? Who is going to escort this beast back into the cave? What has Queen Shell done?
Well, he may go peacefully once he gets his 5,000 gold coins. Or at least a part of those 5,000 gold coins. You know, he may sleep on a bed of gold.
Honestly, I've seen dragons sleep in also mountains of gold.
A mountain.
And sometimes I wonder how's that comfortable?
Is it a hill? What's the difference? When does a hill become a mountain?
When a dragon sleeps on it.
Fair enough. Oh, poor Ajax. Almost had that redirect again. But taken away? I mean, let's be honest. Look at the defense! It doesn't matter. He's just floating up above the bowl. Oh, it bounced off the rim. It doesn't even matter. They're playing with house money.
As long as it's not my house money.
Oh, King Dazerin, your treasury is safe. Don't worry.
All right. This one. Still. The rabbit. He's not been able to get his famous resets. Instead, he's been stuck to the ground.
Oh,
there's the Ajax. The twirl. Can he put the finish? Oh, no. It was so close.
Yes.
Wait. He gets the bounce. It's in the cauldron for the Knights.
Part 1 was beautiful, but with a pitiful ending. Part 2, redemption. For Ajax on the field of battle, he finally lands a blow. Wonderfully done. That was a beautiful carry.
My goodness, the twirl. Lots of practice. I enjoyed the carry there. But is it enough? And not only this, the Manfield Knights, they have to come out on top of this game. And then when the next, the backs are against the wall, the iron is resting out. But there's still some will, still some fight in them.
The iron's still a little hot, despite a little bit of rust. Would be carried nicely by Rapid. He's just going to take it himself, slow down the ball, and, well, Beast Mode is there to play some excellent defense once more. Pinches it across, and there they are again, working effortlessly as a full unit, a squad. Corelli, again, Plat Dynasty, King Dazerin. They may get another upgrade by the end of this game.
They were worried about the beast, but they did not see the T. Corelli. They call him T for totalitarian domination. And that is exactly what he has been able to bring the Plat Dynasty. A minute remaining. My goodness. At this point, we might as well bring the mead out. Where's the ale? They're already celebrating.
I can't wait for your finest, King Dazerin. The Plat Dynasty have earned it well. Queen Shell, I hear she has quite the finest of the ale in the kingdom, but still taken downfield.
She may prefer wine.
She what?
She may prefer wine. I'm not sure. We might need to check on that.
Ale, wine, whatever you prefer. They have them in the store. Ooh.
Ooh.
As they say in the casting realm, King Dazerin, do they have a shot?
Well, they always like to say that there's always a chance. But they're down by 3 with 22 seconds left. We need to see a goal and then another goal. in these kickoffs. As they sent the entire house there for the kickoff. Came out unsuccessful.
Yes, the offense. The offense of Manfield Knights quite pox-ridden. No way through. Platt Dynasty again. King Dazerin. I believe they have done it. I believe once again Platt Dynasty continue the legacy. They have won and taken down King Sunless. Beast mode, scoring 4 goals. He's absolutely insane.
Amazing. The Platt Dynasty, in honor of Chell, have claimed victory. And of course, she has provided rations for everyone in the chat. Thank you so much, Queen Chell, and congratulations. Platt Dynasty has not dropped a single game.
Huzzah!
Out of their 2 series. Huzzah!
Huzzah! No tomatoes, only your greatest and finest applause for Queen Chell and her studious squires.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Here. Victory for Platt Dynasty. Now, can they do it again? They have one more match here, Sir Dribbles. And the way this team is looking, they seem unstoppable.
Well, as they have been the best at delivering goals inside of the hoop, I don't know if any other kingdom can really compare with Platt Dynasty. Queen Chell clearly has prepared her squires to be kings of the basketball court, and kings they are, King Dazerin.
They are. And they will take on the infamous Stocktane clan run by Smellsworth. Now, see, there's something to be said here. As Queen Chell has called King Sunless smelly and stinky. But what happens when you go against the Smellsworth himself? Does that take out the balance here? I'm not really a scientist or a witch, so I don't know how these potions work.
Well, when you live in the stink, you don't necessarily get affected by the smells of the outside world. And we know that for our local warlock, Smellsworth, he is the stinkiest, but he doesn't take that as a bad thing. In fact, it may be just what he needs to take down Queen Chell and her trio of absolutely disgusting Rocket League players. I do not know if they can do it. King Dazerin, however, we know that Smellsworth has concocted only the best potions, the best poisons, the most powerful ale to ready himself to watch his team lose to Platt Dynasty, because I'm not sure they're going to do it.
There was once a time where I had to speak to the Smellsworth to concoct a potion for me and my fair other knights. He also has in his employee one of those knights in Sir Roll Diz. But one thing I knew is, with that cauldron, I saw him use a lot of salt. Plenty of salt in the cauldron. I think that salt has been absolutely effective. But Queen Chell, she dismisses this salt and says, Smellsworth, the use of witchcraft and alchemy, this is blasphemy!
No, it's fair play, fair play. Camelot is the greatest kingdom out there. You're not there, however, they use magic. Magic is allowed, Queen Chell. You knew this. You could have concocted your own potions. Smellsworth is ahead of the game.
This is unbelievable. Alchemy, witches, warlocks, stink, smells, and salt. Everything going into this matchup between the Platt Dynasty and the Stocktane clan. As I cannot believe what we have witnessed. Platt Dynasty, they have unleashed the beast. We have seen the beast mode strike fear and dominate in these game modes, Sir Dribbles. How do you fear this next match will go?
Like I said, King Dazerin, I want to believe that Smellsworth has what it takes to dethrone Queen Chell as the kings or queens of the basketball court. I don't think Smellsworth, the warlock Smellsworth, has it in him. This one's going to Queen Chell. You have beast mode on your team. Nobody has been able to slay the dragon. This dragon's coffers only get bigger and bigger. I don't even think dragons have coffers, but here we are. Beast mode is collecting his payment. The taxes of the realm are his to collect.
That is true, but remember, Smellsworth, they are, at least he claims, his team is number 1 on the leaderboard. I've just received a raven stating that. So, that being said, will they remain at the top, especially after what we've seen from Plat Dynasty? Right now, these teams cannot be, they've won everything, but it comes down to this particular match. And for me, I feel like even the finest scribes and the greatest of, warlocks trying to predict this one, it's just they cannot see the outcome. No oracle has been able to predict this particular series.
Well, King Dazerin, as my old mentor, Sir Jobblestopper, said long ago, just score, don't miss. And those words have stuck with me my entire knight career, and I have not missed. And here I am, standing next to you, proudly serving with you, King Dazerin. I believe that Queen Shell's army of squires live by the same morals, and they will progress. They will be the champions of the realm, at least for basketball.
Fair point. You said Sir Jobblestopper. Is that Sir Jobblestopper?
Sir Jobblestopper. Sir Jobblestopper. Only the first. Don't believe he had any children. No. Although he did say that I was like a son to him, the son he never had. And he never did have sons or daughters or goats or cows. He didn't really have much at all. In fact, just kind of found him over in the city.
Interesting.
Yeah, he taught me many things.
I've heard stories of the first. I've heard, his second cousin make some of the finest mac and cheese in the realm. That has definitely been something that I've wanted to try myself, but haven't had the time. That being said, there's an imposter among us with Sir Jobblestopper III, and I must have to send my hidden to go find and execute this imposter. We cannot have that. No way, no how. But one thing I do know here is that even though you speak very highly of Queen Shell, do not forget Smellsworth, his knight, his clan. They also have a very famous knight, Sir Roldiz. Again, I have to tout him up on a high scale. He's been an ally of mine over the past 6 months or so. He's honestly helped us out tremendously. And, for me, him and the Jester teammates, we make quite a deal. I will say so myself. But enough talk! These two will display their work on the battlefield.
How has good old Smellsworth prepared his unit for the day? Lion Blaze is kind of disgusting. He might be the antidote that Stocktain clan need to take down beast mode. But I do not know. That defense from Plat Dynasty really worries me, King Dazerin. With how they looked in the last one, it wasn't as if King Sunless's squad had, they had chances, beautiful chances, but Torment and Corelli, I mean, they're just phenomenal.
Oh boy. We have seen the beast mode. No one has been able to stop it. This one is going to be an entire roster. Everyone has to be on point between these two fair kingdoms. Plat Dynasty haven't been able to get going so far.
Ooh. Take it away for now.
Well, this must be careful. There's never been in these waters before. The beast lurks, but the lion strikes as well with the assist. Roldiz, he strikes for Stocktain clan.
King Dazerin, you were talking about Roldiz in the pregame, and I have to say, exquisite work from Roldiz early on. I see what you see in him clearly. Quality player, quality squire.
You talk to the potion seller, and the potion that usually no mortal can survive. He has been on top of Lion Blaze. Now he roars with the goal.
It looks like Smellsworth brought his strongest potions, and Lion Blaze is there again to put fear into the heart of Plat Dynasty. At what defense? The castle walls were tall, and they could not be crumbled. But now, Smellsworth, he brought the trebuchets, and he's launching everything he's got at the walls, and they're starting to show weakness.
Trebuchet. Last battle I was in with a trebuchet, I described it as OP. Hate when they bring those out on me.
I never want to see the deadly OP. Oh! Corelli comes from the heavens, puts them in their place. What a touch! What a goal!
And with a little bounce of the cauldron, it rose right in. Stock Tank Clan can oil the cauldron as much as they want, but it will not strike the T. Corel. As Platt Dynasty bring this within one. And oh, they're gonna need a little bit more magic. They may need to take another visit to the potion cellar. You've also spoken to this potion cellar.
Yes. I needed potions in order to take down the great beast that I've felled throughout time. But as Queen Shell says in chat, she dare not bargain with magic users. As Smellsworth continues to taunt her, Roll Diz owns this game mode. The jabbery between Queen Shell and Warlock Smellsworth is truly fascinating, King Dazerin.
Absolutely. This one another close chance there. And we need to see Lion Blaze again. He's on top of the ball. You can see Torment. He's waiting over there in the side. It's a tough one. It's a toughie. You see, he just can't get around it. There it is. Torment strikes. It's a tied contest there, Jorby.
You knew. Platt Dynasty weren't going to stay out for too long, and look at Torment, a master of the wall, the owner of the cauldron. That's his cauldron, King Dazerin. And Stock Tank Clan just hadn't realized it yet. Well, the fool is you fop doodle. Now you've learned your lesson.
Wow. This could be the biggest contest we've seen so far. It's been neck and neck. And judging by the looks of it, I've lost staff due to heartache on this contest. So I will also be recruiting. That being said, they're recruiting for another goal, but they won't be able to get one. It's been close.
Ooh, one more for the pouch, maybe, but Stock Tank Clan a little better on defense. Oh, I have to say, King Dazerin, Platt Dynasty just seem to find their stride on these reads, especially off the ceiling. They love to pop it up real hard off the ceiling above the cauldron and drop it like hot oil on thine enemies.
You know, one thing to point out as well, the beast has been quiet. We haven't seen the beast really strike. And oh, it's Adam! Adam with this one. Oh my goodness, he was a late addition. He came in at the last second, stunned everyone as he is now all the way across and into the cauldron.
A perfect angle, and as someone out in the Peanut Nuggets said, potions are indeed the new meta. Smellsworth's potions are working quite to effect, King Dazerin.
Oh, the Stock Tank Clan is still pulling out some tricks here. We've got 1 minute remaining in this contest.
Oh!
Lion Blaze, oh, is he going to be able to get that? No, it's T. Corel. They strike again. Where is this going to end up?
I cannot believe it again. Platt Dynasty somehow put another in the loiter sack.
Oh my goodness, I can hear the stable shaking from here. This is cataclysmic.
Ooh! Just missed the angle. Put it off again. Now off the wall. Roll Diz. If this is his game mode, where is his goal? I haven't seen it. And it's popped off by T. Corel. It might be his game mode instead.
Those two knights, they have history. This is unbelievable, the amount of history that's written in this particular series. We'll be speaking of this for generations to come.
You know, if Queen Shell loses to Warlock Smellsworth, she won't be hearing the end of it from King Sunless. After the beatdown that she put on him, he would have said, I could have beat Smellsworth even though they lost. But I won't stop King Sunless. We might get overtime, King Dazerin. Could it be? Or will it play on a little longer? Oh, the bounce with under a second. Another touch in front.
Still up.
Cross midfield. Oh, off the rim. Bounces down. An incredible show so far for both squires.
And I am extending the clock by decree. This is a king's rule. And now we will play until another team scores. We must have a victor.
You always make the best decisions, King Dazerin. I do approve.
Thank you, Sir Jorby.
Now, you might expect beast mode to pop off real quick for Platt Dynasty. Otherwise, they might be in trouble. He gets some help off the rim. Take it up again. Can he find the one off the wall? Zero Torment. He has scored it, and Plat Dynasty. They have taken the first game away from Stockton Clan.
The thief in the night, the Purple Heart, Torment is the one that strikes the final blow. And my goodness, Plat Dynasty with the game 1 victory.
Queen Shell making Warlock Smellsworth look, well, like a crooked-nosed knave. To be quite honest with you, King Dazerin, to have the lead not once, not twice, but thrice, and still unable to secure victory. Maybe the potions aren't going to help.
Yes, I'm looking. I have a book for this. I need to go and grab that, but I will wait at least for the next game because I have seen this written somewhere in the ancient text. Now, I'm a little bit concerned here for Stockton Clan because there's a big talk, huge talk that has been happening here from both Queen Chell and King Smells Worthless. These two, the dynasties, the clans, their lore, their story could be cemented in history here. But can we see a third game? Stockton Clan needs to strike, but it will not happen. It's the Beast Mode picking up his first.
Smellsworth may have potions, but Queen Shell has a dragon. And I'd place my bets on the dragon 9 times out of 10. And Queen Shell, ever the benevolent monarch, rations for everyone. Every victory gives her common folk more and more rations. You love to see it from Queen Shell.
And it's a happy life when the rations and the huzzahs are in the chat. But now, it's Plat Dynasty are off with the start. The Stockton Clan not looking good here. They need. It seems like maybe the potions have run out. They've been good for 2 series, but that overtime, it just seemed as if they needed a little bit more.
Well, their strongest potion certainly helped them go the distance. It even helped them get to overtime. Something we haven't seen happen to Plat Dynasty. But like I told you before, King Dazerin, it's not just one dragon you're dealing with, but his 2 wyverns as well. You've got Torment and Corelli, which have been the perfect complement to this. They are absolutely ace, King Dazerin. That's what I'm trying to say. Plat Dynasty, good defense, and another block from Corelli out of the bowl.
Yes, this is quite impressive from Queen Chell. Breaker of ranks, mother of dragons. Plat Dynasty in the lead. Roll this. Will that shot be the one? No, they needed an extra touch. So far, it's been a close contest here with only a goal separating, but still the Plat Dynasty hold.
What wizardry can Smellsworth imbue his squires with? We've seen a couple of spells that have helped enhance their abilities, but the potions, they haven't worked. He might have to cast a few more spells to help them out. Right now, diving and double commits don't mean too much in hoops, but you don't like to see it with how good the defense has been. Look at Beast Mode. Off to the air, like a dragon, into the net. Beast Mode again! Queen Shell has picked her squires well.
And for Stockton Clan, they've awakened the beast. And you know what happens when the beast is awakened. We've seen it in the past 2 series. We're seeing it now. Plat Dynasty up by 2 as the beast strikes.
At the beginning of the Renaissance Ruckus, they laughed. They mocked Queen Shell's army. They mocked Plat Dynasty. They said there's no way that they can contend on the field of battle. Absolutely not. Stockton Clan will wipe them with 1 good cavalry charge. But they did not know the dragon that lied in wait. And Queen Shell, well, Stockton Clan have gotten 1 back. I still am not confident, King Dazerin, that they will return with a tie game.
We see Lionheart Blaze on top of the ball as he is just immediately taking out the beast. Struck him from behind. My goodness, Lionheart. He'll need to recover. Hopefully the potions work quickly. It seems like it. Stockton Clan back in. Looking for another chance. But that one's a little off. They have this one in the right area. But the control It's something they've been lacking.
They were starting to find their stride. But just like a pack of horses, you have to give a little spacing. Otherwise, you'll end up trampling all over each other. And then you'll have no horses. Look at this, Roll Diz. Oh, you know, if this was Roll Diz's game mode, he would have hit that.
Oh no. Oh dear. Well, Diz, he's not had the best series. It's looking as if he needs another potion, but no, Adam, he steps up and he equalizes for the Stockton clan.
Adam! Against Smellsworth! More magicry! Look at him fly off the ceiling like an angel of death! Swinging down and smiting thine enemies! Adam again! A tie game for Stockton clan? The magic! It's working! It's working, Dazerin! Lionheart! The Blaze! They have the lead!
By sheer magic! Lion Blaze, what a read! That is the most royal of reads I've seen all day!
The royalist read. King read. Yeah, you like that?
Oh,
Beast mode!
Oh! It looks like the beast is being silenced. He's trying again, but just off the mark. He continues to be off the mark. Stockton clan with the lead here.
Is the fire starting to dwindle? Oh, Lion Blaze. Look at how he floats in the air and pulls beast mode off the ball. Smellsworth's army starting to come into form. A dangerous form indeed, but the shot knocked away again. Here comes a quick one. Can they get the transition? Oh, it's an owned ball again. You can't do this. Tomatoes in chat. Tomatoes in chat, please.
Tomatoes!
Tomatoes!
Tomato this man! Unbelievable! Platt Dynasty has gifted you the royalties of this world. And we see an own bowl for you in one of the most important series of the Renaissance Ruckus. No, sir. Tomatoes all day.
It's been a joy, King Dazerin. Platt Dynasty, 40 seconds. They've created magic before, but Queen Shell, she doesn't believe in magicry, no potions, nor any of that sort of witchcraft. She prefers pure, firm, hot iron to deliver her final blow, but they need something quickly, not on this end. That's their hoop. Find a cauldron somewhere else.
Oh my goodness here.
Oh!
This is coming down to it. Platt Dynasty trying to score with time. But I believe the time has runneth. The cup dry. And it looks like we are going to go to a deciding third series here.
Yes.
It is unbelievable, Sir Jorby.
Yes.
Stockton clan with the win here. Sir Jorby.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
great. This is great. I've had so much fun here in the Renaissance Ruckus with you. It reminds me of our times back at the Nexus, where we both studied the gameplay around this particular contest. Man, this is excellent. Excellent.
I am having an absolute joy with you, King Dazerin. I do remember those days being the most, studious scholars at hitting the books, writing scrolls for the nobility. But finally, we found our own. You even found kingship. But we have to talk about Smellsworth. There is danger in the water. Queen Shell not going to be happy about this blatant use of witchcraft on the pitch.
Absolutely. Queen Shell, after seeing that own bowl, she has struggled here. You can tell that she has to go back and manage the kingdom. Because what we have noticed here is that the simple fact of the beast. Where is the beast? Stockton clan with the potions and the magic. They have found an answer to that. Oh, not only has stopped every other knight, but has also stopped dragons.
And quite a dragon. We've watched Beast Mode raise farmland for days. No soldier able to stop him. But all of a sudden, one chippy little warlock comes along and screws everything up. And Queen Shell, long ruler of Platt Dynasty, just might be pushed back to her throne.
This is... If you are part of the Platt Dynasty, I would be worried. Because normally, when the Platt Dynasty loses, famine strikes the land. Queen Shell will need all her resources to regather her troops. So this is their best chance here.
I do
They
remember.
must come out with the victory.
I do remember the great famine of Manfield. That was truly a trying time for many people in the kingdom. But Beast Mode, he finally finds the cauldron, pours the oil in, and could this be the beginning of the end?
This definitely strikes the fire. Platt Dynasty, with the first lead in this big deciding game. If they want to play more, I will tell you right now, it won't happen. But then look at the Lion. He strikes again.
Ooh, right off the kickoff again. And a miss. Leaves two beautiful touches from Lionheart. Well done.
Do they understand?
Well done.
Do they understand that Lion Blaze has taken a potion that gives him 10 plus accuracy off kickoff?
Oh, I heard they would nerf that potion, but they never did.
Oh no.
I do
They
wonder.
They were too busy nerfing the hitboxes.
As they say, the meta seems to be more and more going in the line of potions. Oh, the bounces! If Corelli had a potion, that would have been in the cauldron. Oh!
Oh goodness. Another one. That one off as well. And we're still continuing on here. Oh, the shopkeepers there are going to have a field day after this. I heard the potion market has been booming ever since Stocktain Clan has taken into the fold.
Yes, and you can see it in their horses. Just a little bit faster.
Whoa.
Just a
Whoa.
little bit tighter.
Whoa.
Just a little bit more. That is Stocktain Clan with the excellent defense, taking a page out of Queen Shell's book. That one saved again. You are fooled, King Dazerin, but this time the dragon strikes again.
You cannot stop the beast when he prowls. He circled the cauldron, waiting for opportunity after opportunity. And finally, he found the one that strikes. Although the Stocktain Clan, the potions give them better defense in their own half, it still was not enough to strike the beast.
I don't know if Stocktain Clan have it in them, but plenty of time. We shall see. Now taking up another shot, another goal for Beast Mode. I believe King Dazerin, the dragon, has awoken.
I hear the roar behind every single shot the Beast Mode puts on. Platt Dynasty are rising to the occasion. They have the sword drawn, and they are ready to get the swift and final blow on Stocktain Clan, but there's still half a game to go.
You have to be careful. You never know what Smellsworth has up his cloak. Oh, and Corelli. Well, there is no cloak anymore. 4-1. With 2:21 left, King Dazerin, I am never one where all my years as a knight, I know better than to ever call a match early. You never know when you can turn the battle around and put the enemy into full rout. And this is a moment where Smellsworth can pull out all the cards, all the tricks, all the witches, all the witchcraft. Not the witches. He has no witches.
No.
We'll see if he can do it.
Right, so now the dagger has been drawn from Platt Dynasty, but they have yet to really strike here. Stocktain Clan. This could be their chance to pull off the ultimate counter. They need a good push. They need the lion, or the road is to strike. 1:50. That one is a high bounce. They're around the cauldron, they're circling the area. But you can tell, Platt Dynasty playing great defense.
Now Corelli whips it back around. He's been a solid wyvern for Platt Dynasty. He'll need to use his wings with excellence. Look at him go. Back up another pop-up high. Torment, not going to find it. Going to be put back down for Stocktain Clan, but they just missed the cauldron. Oh, by the skin of their britches, there's another one taken away. Double commit, though, from Platt Dynasty. And a quick move. I've wanted to see a lion versus a dragon for a very long time, and we're finally going to get it. Ball hanging in front of the cauldron, taken away. Once more, their pouch is clean. Stocktain clan, they can't allow another one. T. Corell tries to find the touch, and he does.
A minute remaining, and it looks as if for Stocktain clan, the magic is running out. The cauldron of potions running dry. Plaid Dynasty, their beast hunger for more. They stay on this half. Can Stocktain clan pull something out? Are there any more tricks in the book? Anything else in the pages? T. Corell brings out the dagger and strikes Stocktain clan down.
The terror! The absolute madness of the flying Plaid Dynasty all over the basketball court. They have knocked down the walls of Smellsworth Castle, and they are now storming the gates, storming the throne room with 35 seconds remaining. There is nothing left, no potion, no magic, no tricks that can save Smellsworth and his squires. They will bend the knee to Queen Shell and her army.
As many wizards, warlocks, alchemists, and potion sellers you have here on Stocktain clan. They have been dominant, but that dominance comes to an end here. Plaid Dynasty, from the depths of despair, have struck every single kingdom down. Only losing a game to Stocktain clan here, but no one has stopped the dynasty. Queen Shell claims victory of all domains.
I remember back when Plaid Dynasty was simply a bronze village. And now, look at them. A true dynasty of the ranks, soon to find themselves in a diamond kingdom. King Dazerin, one much like yourself, but with a little more purple in there. I have to say, a wonderful and exquisite performance from Queen Shell's army, and I do not doubt that it is raining rations down all over her kingdom right now. Truly, truly wonderful.
Oh my goodness, Plaid Dynasty dominated that particular mode, but also Stocktain clan. They understand this is not a sprint, this is a marathon. And although they do concede defeat here to Plaid Dynasty, they did end up taking victories in the other modes here. As, I mean, obviously we're going to check the leaderboard very soon to see where everybody ends up. But, Sir Jorbles,
Yes,
we saw the beast unleashed, and I was just in awe.
Actually insane how his reads were, actually. I mean, that game got so fast at the end, too. Like, a lot of the reads are like, okay, I'm just going to punch it off the ceiling as hard as I can. They're like, oh, I want to go for they tried a couple flip resets at the beginning, but then they're like, okay, there's no space or time for that. And I'm just own bowling. Excuse me. So, as I bring it back, King Dazerin, I believe that we do have the official scoreboard of the Renaissance Ruckus.
Let us see where all our kingdoms end up currently. Right now. Oh, what is this? It looks as if we have a tie. Supersonic Knights. They did end up taking a game. And now they are all tied up with Stocktain clan. But Plaid Dynasty, after no wins in contest, want to come back on the Hoop Stadium. And we have seen them. They are within one. Again, we are at the halfway point, and this is as close as it's been.
You thought it would be a tight race with Sunless. With King Sunless, after that first one, he had to fight back with a couple of matches, but putting up a fat, stinking 0, that is a disappointing performance by all measures, I do say, King Dazerin.
Absolutely terrible performance, but I know someone who consistently puts on a stellar performance. Throw it to the board, to Turtle with a performance.
And now, a tune. PSD Underwear, our proud sponsor, who care. It is with great honor they hath even sent me a pair. A comfort like no other, a texture like a feather, designed by those clever, with joy to discover. From pop culture to clean design structure, these garments will induce valor and leave legacies of high stature. And it's honesty I value. From 1 to 10, they score 22. And if you're just now finding out, you're overdue. But alas, there is still time to reverse your wrongdoings. Head over to PSD and get to your choosing. And now, since this tune has ended, we send it back to Jorby and Dazerin for your viewing.
The finest tune. The finest tune. And also,
The finest
we
bot.
have a queen. Queen Chell has joined us on the show. Queen Chell, can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Your Majesty. Great to see you. Great performance out there today on the pitch.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm very pleased with my knights.
Now, one thing I want to ask you is that, you dominated in the Hoop Stadium contest, and then you ran into Stockton Clan. Smellsworth was using potions. Tell me your thoughts on using magic and potions in the heat of battle.
I think that's absolute blasphemy. I think that they got what they deserved, and we should see that potions and magic don't work.
I have to agree with you, Queen Shell. We saw that to effect on the battlefield, to be sure. But I have to ask, is this exactly what you expected when you picked up Beast Mode? It's not every day that you get to have a dragon on your team.
Yes, I actually looked around at the, knights that wanted to be a part of this event, and many people told me that Beast Mode was going to be a fine choice, and he is.
He has been an absolutely fine choice for sure. I do say so. If you don't, King Dazerin, I believe you agree.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Now, you are sitting here in the standings, and you are so close to taking that first place spot. Do you think what do you have to say to your kingdom as close as you are? And also, of course, now that you have just completely dominated that, I have to leave you the floor to announce your kingdom, Queen Chell.
Well, with everything going on and how good we're doing, I just give them more motivation that the better that we do, the more rations for everyone. If not, they'll starve.
Rations! Rations! Huzzah! Yes!
Huzzah! Queen Chell, your kingdom is thriving. I appreciate you joining us today. Well, are there any other shout-outs you'd like to make?
Shout out to King Sunless. He tried.
Ooh. Ooh.
I warned you,
That's
King
struck-
Dazerin. I told you there wouldn't be much love for King Sunless.
You did. That struck the heart. Well, Queen Chell, thank you so much for joining us. We will let you go back to your kingdom.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Queen Chell has addressed us, ladies and gentlemen. Platt Dynasty in technically second place, as there is a tie for first. So, Adorables, how do you feel about the contest we've seen today?
Well, here's the thing, King Dazerin. In the official Renaissance Ruckus here on twitch.tv/goldrushgg, you never know what you're going to get, as our wonderful map maker and scholar Lethamyr has brought us this weekend. Every single map will bring different stars, different legends, and maybe different dragons. I don't know what to expect come tomorrow, but I do know that with 2 different modes, the winner is up for grabs, and those gold coins are anyone's to get.
That is right. We have 2 different modes coming into tomorrow. We have, I believe, beach volleyball and Australian bumper ball. So, and of course, there's something else that we cannot tell you. My hidden have spoken to me and said we have a surprise that we want to give to the grand finale. But You'll have to wait for that. You absolutely have to wait for that. But I mean, there's so much more here to expect, Sir Jorballs, going into tomorrow. I'm very excited.
Yes, it should be a wonderful, wonderful time. Hopefully King Sunless can get his squires ready to go to battle. They're pretty wounded, so they'll definitely need the rest. Hit the sack and come back tomorrow full, ready for battle.
Yes, and everyone, thank you so much for joining us here in the Renaissance Ruckus. If you've been with us in chat, I knight you. Thank you again, and we appreciate everyone here joining us today. Do not forget to tune into this channel tomorrow, because there will be more competitions. We need to crown a championship kingdom. So, we will see you guys back here for more Renaissance Ruckus here on GoldrushGg.
Huzzah!